Hey guys, my name is Bharat and welcome to another video on Brand Device where we talk about business and finance in Germany in English. Now, I got a really cool question from Fernando Morales. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. I don't have much experience with, I assume, Spanish names or Mexican names. So, love your videos and I can see the huge potential in this channel. I do have a few questions that I would like to ask. Why did you open a banking account with N26 in particular? So of course, then there are more questions. Do you have a predetermined percentage of like stocks and everything? That is something I will discuss in another video. But in this video, I want to specifically talk about N26. Why did I choose it? And what has been my experience so far? So I've been with N26 for over a year now, and recently I closed my bank account with Volksbank because of hidden costs that it was having. So that's the reason why I was no longer with them, because if you want to go with the traditional bank accounts, if you're a freelancer or a business owner, it is not nice because they charge you for every transaction you make. If you're paying somewhere, if you're transferring something, you have to pay for every single one of those transactions, which I find insane, because as a business owner, you're getting so many different types of incomes from different places. You have to pay in different kind of locations and so on, and they charge you for every single one of that. Plus, they provide you a VPay card, which is not a MasterCard, not a Visa card, which is not even valid when you're going for any kind of online purchases and so on. So that's the reason I do not recommend at least the Volksbank that I was with, because of their VPay and everything. Now let me show you the N26 account and why do I love it so much. So like I already said, I'm with this bank for almost around a year and my experience so far has only been nice. Now there are at times when you need the customer support. I don't really like the customer support, mainly because they just sound very robotic. In case you need any kind of extra help or something, you definitely receive that kind of service better in traditional banks. But the app is so good that you generally do not need any kind of customer support. So you'll be seeing the screen of my account here. Now, first of all, if you see the app is very intuitive. It also have this option where you can hide all of the details, like how much money you have and how much money you're receiving from different kind of places and so on. And this is something I find really practical, because now I'm recording this video for you guys and I don't really have to show all of the details here. Now, you can quickly put on the option of Geld erhalten to request somebody for some kind of money. So it could be either some kind of Überweisung that you can ask for, or you can put money inside the N26 card with your credit card or debit card. And you have Apple Pay, you have MoneyBeam. So with MoneyBeam, they give you an option like PayPal with other N26 customers. So it has instant money transfers, and you can ask somebody for money, or you can send somebody money, and those money transfers with other N26 account owners is instantaneous, which is very nice. And then you have Cash26, where you can put your money inside. So as you know, because N26 is an online bank, it doesn't have any kind of physical branches, just one in Berlin. But otherwise, you don't have the option of going somewhere and putting the money inside. Then you have the Gelsendon option. It is also super easy. I can, for example, now transfer money to Alina instantaneously without any problems, because she's also an N26 customer. This finally happened because when I was with N26, I saw what kind of good experience I'm having. Then I asked Alina to be on N26 too. So I'm on the paid plan where I'm paying $9.90 every single month, mostly because of the insurance coverage and no transaction fee if you're paying in any kind of foreign currency. For example, when we are in Denmark and when we are taking care of the house, we have to pay for a lot of different kind of things. Then I pay with my N26 card or with the Advancia card. Both of them work very nicely, but then again, I sometimes prioritize the N26 one, because then I have all of the overview directly logged into my account, which is very nice. So I can see where did I pay for, let's say, construction material, where did I pay for the petrol and things like that. So that is actually very nice. Alina is on the free plan, so she's also able to get the money and she doesn't have to pay anything. At Volksbank, we were paying around, I think, 14 euros or something every single month, which is insane. Why should you pay the banks any kind of money for keeping the money in the bank accounts? So I really hate that system, and that's the first motivation I had to skip away from Volksbank. If you think about it, for 14 euros, you can buy 2 stocks of Prospect Capital, which provides you monthly dividends. Now, why should you waste that money at all with any kind of bank? Now, what I also like is you can tag every single kind of outgoing expense and incoming money. So when somebody enrolls in my online course, I receive money through Stripe, and then Stripe transfers me the money back. So here in details, I can go and I can put it into some different kind of thing. So I can either call it as Gutschrift, or I can call it as Gehalt, or like some other kind of thing. So like this helps you tag everything better towards the end. You can also put a photograph of that receipt in your phone, which is very nice, especially for taxes. Then you don't have to like sort things out in 100 different places. I don't need to do it, but in case you have to make a record of it, then you can like easily do it. Now, for example, when I'm paying somewhere, I can again put a photograph of that receipt inside for taxes, so that towards the end of the year, I don't have to go through all of that again. And then many times whenever you're doing some kind of transfer, you have the option of showing that this account transfer has happened. So some kind of like confirmation there. So I'll show you real quick, and here towards the bottom you have the Überweisungsbestätigung. So this shows that like you have transferred the money. Now another really fun thing in this app is like you can do everything in one single place. So you can have the Git Plant, so Dauerauftrag. So you say like maybe the first of every single month, I want the money to be transferred into my depot. Let's say with Scalable Capital or with Trade Republic, you can do that. So I go to the Git Plant option. So here I have one Dauerauftrag for me to send the money regularly to my depot, and another one I have for my employee. So like it triggers every single month, and as long as you have enough money in the main account, it triggers automatically. So you can see all of the stats too, and you can have all of the bank statements in one single place. You don't have to make any kind of folders where you're putting all of the paper stuff inside, which is something I also really love about this app. Then the thing that I really like, again, like there are so many things I like, is the Spaces part. So Spaces is your sub accounts which you have with N26, and if you're on a paid plan, you can make up to like 10 different kind of sub accounts, which is more than enough. I'm on the paid plan and I generally need just like 4 accounts. I have taxes, I have apartment, so I want to buy an apartment sometime in the future, for which I'm putting money to the side. Then I have house repairs. I also always have money set aside for the house repairs in case something goes wrong. So as I'm a registered business in Germany, I have to also like pay VAT on any kind of money I get from EU. So from non-EU customers and stuff, I don't have to pay VAT, but from EU I have to pay VAT. So like I have that money also set aside. This is a really lovely feature because when you set up a space, you can first of all fix your goal. For example, I have the goal for taxes fixed up, and I've only saved up 56% of the taxes so far, and I have to save this up till 31st December. So like you have a very fixed goal, and it shows you how much percentage of that goal you have completed so far. So if you're saving for something, the spaces could be a very nice motivation for you, and especially every single time, even if you're putting €1 inside, you see the growth in the percentage saved, which just feels very nice. You can also share this account. You can share the sub accounts with another N26 users. For example, you and your partner, you're both saving for a house, you're both saving for some kind of trip or something. Then you can invite her, and then you can both put the money inside, so that you have one sub account in which you both have like contributed the money inside. And it also shows who has put so much money inside, like in case you have to do any kind of like discussions like that later. But so far it's an absolutely lovely feature. Like you should definitely have that, especially if you're planning to manage your budget better. Since I started using N26, my finances have been so much better, and I have a better control on where I'm spending money, how much money I have to save. Because if you put money inside into a space, if you're spending money, the money goes from the Hauptkonto, the main account. So all of these sub accounts you have, the money never gets touched there. So this is a very important function because it helps you save money better. Then you have the Entdecken function, where you have like different kind of things. You can see what kind of benefits you have, for example, in the Vorteile of business use. So I have the stats function, then I have up to 10 sub accounts, then I have shared accounts too. Then I have different kind of partner offers with N26, and I have 0.1% cashback. I have 5 free withdrawals from ATMs in Germany. On free plan, I think there are only 3. So you have to see that. I have worldwide without any kind of like extra costs. I can like take the money out and things like that. So there are a lot of like interesting features. You can do that. And also in case like you want to apply for the N26 card, you can use my referral code, which is actually really fun. So you get €30 when you use my code, and I get €30. You can first follow the link given in the description and then put the code inside, BharatC0934. So with that, like we both have €30. There are just a lot of like different kind of fun features. Like I absolutely love the app. And then towards the end, you also have the card features which you can regulate on your own. You have a MasterCard and you have the Maestro card in case some businesses only accept the EC card, which is very generally the case in like Turkish or Indian stores. So I hope you like this video. You opt for N26. If you have any kind of questions whatsoever, let me know in the comment section below and I will get back to you. And thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.